Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today is Tuesday, but it's also the day of Maccabi Haifa versus Juventus. It is, and we can't turn around the pot, a in or out game. If today we win, we continue to hope, because then we have mountains to climb versus Benfica and Paris Saint-Germain. If we draw or if we lose, we can nearly say goodbye to the most prestigious competition that is called the Champions League. Of course, we will speak about Maccabi Haifa versus Juventus, the maybe lineup that will go on the field to try to have the 3 points. We'll speak about individualities like Dusan Vlahovic and Di Maria, the key role of Di Maria in today's game, but also to the Mercato of January. Yes, why? Because we are already speaking about Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, where Gazzetta dello Sport is insisting that Juventus wants to have him really soon, nearly, and sooner than you are thinking. Guys, put a maximum of likes, subscribe to the video, because we start immediately with all the rush news before Maccabi Haifa Juventus. It is absolutely not abnormal to wish the best, to say happy birthday to some ex-players and actual players from our beautiful, beloved Juventus FC, the Bianconeri. We will not change the rule today, because on this day, on the 11th of October 1981, years ago, this guy, Giuseppe Bognani, is celebrating 41 years old. Now, jokes aside, guys, really, I wanted to take a moment to say thank you. Thank you to all of you, because I opened the channel nearly 3 years ago, and since the first day, thank you for all the support that you are bringing me. You don't know, probably, but you changed my life. A lot of people are writing me, Beppe, you changed my life because I was not able to follow Juventus 24/7 with English content. Well, I have to say today that you don't know, but you changed my life for the maximum support. Today, we reach even more than 21,000 Juventini on the channel. I'm dreaming, I'm hoping that we can become even bigger in the future, but I really wanted to take a moment to say thank you. Of course, I'm a bit embarrassed and shy to speak about that, but I'm happy. I'm really happy. Thank you for all the support. You are just simply amazing. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We start now with the real Juventus news, with real actual player of Juventus. We're speaking about Federico Chiesa. Federico Chiesa that will not be back today versus Maccabi. He will not be back versus Torino in Derby della Mole, but he will play a friendly with Next Gen, and that friendly will be a big test. We are waiting for some answers from Federico Chiesa. We are all positive, so the management of Juventus, the technical staff, the physio staff, everyone is really positive for him being really soon back. We are waiting for him. It has been so long. If the answers are positive, we can maybe see him for the other game versus Benfica, hoping that that game is still an important game. Guys, we continue with the papers. What are they saying about our beloved Juventus today? Well, Gazzetta dello Sport is saying, attenzione, l'Europa ci chiama. Europe is calling us. Not only to Juve, but also Milan, that have to react after that loss versus Chelsea 3-0. Juventus will have to react as well, continuing to win for the second time in a row versus the weakest team of Champions League Group H, of course, versus Maccabi Haifa. We have to continue to convince and to win, to forget what happened versus the other one that you see on the picture, Milan, a few days ago. Guys, meanwhile that you are going from one page to another, I forgot to tell you, subscribe to the channel and maximum of like. If you are still here, put a maximum of like. Today's my birthday. Dai, andiamo ragazzi. Corriere dello Sport is speaking about Dybala. We said it yesterday. We wish him the best. Hopefully he can come really soon and before the World Cup. But then they are also speaking about Max senza appello. Max, there are no chances. It's in or out. It is what it is, guys. There is no second chance. If today we are not able to convince and to do a beautiful result, we can already say goodbye to the most prestigious competition. Tutto Sport is saying l'esorcista. You remember when I said that Juventus needed to wake up and probably we needed an electroshock? Well, Tutto Sport is going further. They are saying electroshock is not enough for that Juventus that is absolutely not awake. They need an exorcist. They need an exorcist, and who can that be? It can be Di Maria, that is back from the first minute. He already changed a lot of that game versus Maccabi Haifa in our home. He will have to continue. Exorcist, he needs to put away the fears of Juventus. That's really important. Then also Max is looking for a few. What is a few? A few seasons ago, we were actually scared because we were about to lose. And then a last-minute goal, a last-minute win that changed actually everything that season, brought us back to win. We need a new few. When will it be? Probably we start today, but then we have to continue versus Torino and so on and so on. We need a new few. If we have no other few, guys, we can't say that the worst is behind our back, guys. But if we want that few to be realized, we need the men also, not only the coach, but also the men that are going on the field to believe that there is a possibility to go and look for a new few. Well, if you're looking at the picture of the players getting on the plane to travel to go and play versus Maccabi Haifa, I'm not that confident. Look at the face of Rabiot, look at the one of Paredes, look at the one of Miretti and Vlahovic. Guys, die. Chin up, look into the eyes of the Maccabi Haifa players already from the tunnel. Show that you're not scared. Attenzione, because the stands, the stadium of Maccabi Haifa will support as crazy. So it will be a hell there. Chin up. No fears, guys. L'Esorcista, the Exorcist, we need them. Guys, Rabiot yesterday spoke in press conference. He spoke, there was some words that were changed a bit, and it looked like he said that he is a leader of the team. It was not really the message that he wanted to give, but he said that he is an experienced player with some young players in the team, and today he has to take a bit more responsibility. Well, if you want to be a leader, Adrien Rabiot, continue with the performance that we are seeing until now and show it on the field. Not only an introvert leader that is not speaking, but we need to hear you, Adrien. Show it on the field, otherwise we will not believe you. How will Juventus play? Well, Gazzetta dello Sport is saying a 4-4-2, which I don't really believe. Why? Because we are looking for L'Esorcista, for the Exorcist, for El Fideo, for the one, Il Fideo, that we need to believe in, because he will be crucial, important between the lines. So I was already starting dreaming about the lineups of today, thinking about how Max Allegri can do it to change the game of today, to change the story, to take the 3 points and bring them back to Torino. Well, it could be potentially a 4-2-3-1. 4-2-3-1 with Filip Kostic on the left, with Weston McKennie that will have a double important role, because he can play in that 4-2-3-1 offensively on the right like he already did, with Di Maria as a number 10 between the lines. Crucial role, with actually McKennie dropping down where we have no possession, with Di Maria taking the right side of the field, and Paredes coming again as a regista to block the number 10 of Maccabi Haifa, Sherry. Otherwise, if we are waiting for a surprise today, maybe Kostic can be on the bench playing as a 4-3-1-2 with Di Maria as a number 10 behind Milik and Vlahovic. Doing like that, we are using our two strikers, especially Milik that is in top form at the moment. What will be important if we play that 4-2-3-1 is that Alexander on the left and Cuadrado are going up, are pressing Cornu and Sundgren, because if we do like we did the last time, giving Cornu a lot of space on the left side of the field, we might have some problems. So they're attacking on the wings and having that crucial role between the line where there will be a lot of density, having a Di Maria that is inventing magic. Guys, whatever, one formation or the other, 4-3-3, 4-4-2, 4-2-3-1, whatever, the important thing is that Vlahovic will continue to score like he did before the game of Milan, staying calma, Vlahovic, mentally be ready in the game. Maybe you will touch 25 balls, maybe 50, maybe 3, but the one that you will touch, you will have to do them great. Guys, even if you did that assist for Brahim Diaz, we are still counting on you. You are a top player. And then we go towards the end of the video with Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. Guys, yesterday Gazzetta dello Sport at 18 minutes after minute, they launched a new article. They said, attenzione, Juventus will go all in on Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. Juventus wants to go for him in January already. Capuano is reporting a bit more from the article. They are saying that the defeat of San Siro, they made sure that the management of Juve was thinking and said, we have to increase our technicity in the midfield. We have immediately to increase the skills of our team that are apparently not enough at the moment. We are already starting working to bring Sergej Milinkovic-Savic in January. How? Because he has a contract until 2024, so Juventus wants to anticipate that moment, but also apparently a promise from Lotito to Vlahovic that said if there is a club that is bringing enough money, they are speaking about 75 million euro, then I can free you up. Guys, I finish with that news because I tell you my opinion about it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Okay, Juventus already showed that everything is possible, bringing Vlahovic, that nobody was believing it in January, but now the situation is totally diverse. Lazio yesterday won 4-0, the first team in Serie A ever since it exists that was able to win 3 times in a row 4-0, 4-0, 4-0. they are fighting for the Scudetto. It's strange that Milinkovic-Savic would leave Lazio immediately, where Juventus is doing really bad immediately. Should be really strange if Lazio is competing to go in Champions League and maybe Juventus not. Really strange. And then Lotito reinforcing Juventus, a competitor of Serie A, in January would be strange. If you are speaking about July, why not? Maybe I start to believe in January, not only because of the money, everything can happen, but the problem is convincing Lazio, convincing Lotito in a moment where Lazio is doing great and they can actually punish Juve, to let them suffer and being maybe out of the top 4. I don't know if I believe in it. Guys, I want your comments. What do you think about Sergej Milinkovic-Savic? What do you think about Federico Chiesa coming back soon? What do you think about the lineups that I showed you? Maximum of likes, subscribe to the channel. Grazie, forza, Juve.